Ever feel like the financial system is rigged? Like no matter how much you save, inflation sneaks in and chips away at your hard-earned money? You're not alone. For decades, we've been told to trust banks and traditional investments, but here's the harsh truth: the system wasn't built for everyone to win. That's where Bitcoin flips the script. And before you roll your eyes thinking it's just internet money, stick around. This could change how you think about wealth forever. Here's the kicker: Bitcoin isn't just for tech nerds or Wall Street pros. It's for anyone looking to take control of their financial future. Imagine having a currency that's immune to inflation, free from government interference, and accessible 24/7. Sounds too good to be true, right? Well, it's not. The crazy part? Getting started is easier than you think, and you don't need a fortune to begin. All it takes is the right mindset and a willingness to learn. But here's the twist: most people fail at Bitcoin because they dive in blind. They don't understand how it works, and they lose money chasing the hype. That's not going to be you. In this guide, we'll break down everything from what Bitcoin is to how you can use it to build wealth. Whether you're a complete newbie or someone curious about the buzz, this is your chance to learn without the jargon or confusion. So, are you ready to uncover the secrets behind Bitcoin? Let's dive in. But fair warning, once you see how it works, you might never look at money the same way again. What is Bitcoin and why does it matter? Imagine a world where you don't need a bank or government to control your money. Bitcoin makes that possible. It's a decentralized digital currency, meaning no one entity holds the reins. Every transaction is transparent, secure, and verified by a network of users, not a middleman. That's a game changer in the financial world, especially when you think about traditional systems bogged down by bureaucracy and hidden fees. Now, why should you care? Bitcoin isn't just another tech fad, it's a new way of thinking about money. With its ability to bypass central authorities, it empowers individuals, yes, people like you, to take control of their finances. Imagine sending money to someone overseas without paying hefty fees or waiting days for the transaction to clear. That's the kind of freedom Bitcoin offers, and it's just the beginning. For example, picture this: you're running a small business and want to cut costs. Accepting Bitcoin could save you on transaction fees and even attract tech-savvy customers who value innovation. It's like adopting email when everyone else was still stuck on snail mail. It puts you ahead of the curve. And if you're into investments, Bitcoin's volatility presents opportunities to grow wealth, provided you play smart. The real kicker? Bitcoin has the potential to revolutionize how we think about financial freedom. It's not just about making money, it's about shifting your money mindset. And as you dive deeper into this world, you'll see that understanding how Bitcoin works is the next logical step. How Bitcoin transactions work. Bitcoin transactions are like digital handshakes that everyone in the network can witness. When you send Bitcoin, the transaction is recorded on a public ledger called the blockchain. This blockchain is like a giant notebook where every page is permanent, secure, and tamper-proof. Sounds fancy, right? Well, it's actually simpler than you think. It's all about transparency and trust. Here's how it works. Say you're buying a cup of coffee with Bitcoin. You scan the QR code, approve the payment, and boom, the transaction is sent to the blockchain. But before it's finalized, it needs to be verified by miners, the folks who make sure everything checks out. This process ensures no one is spending the same Bitcoin twice. It's like having a security guard at the door, but way faster and smarter. Want to make sure your transactions are safe? Stick to secure wallets and double-check the recipient's address before hitting send. A typo in the address could mean your Bitcoin disappears into the digital abyss forever. Ouch! It's like mailing a package. You wouldn't write the wrong address on purpose, right? A little caution goes a long way in the crypto world. As you explore this system, you'll see how Bitcoin's transaction process isn't just about sending money. It's about reshaping how we think about trust and security in finance. And speaking of security, let's talk about where you actually store your Bitcoin. The role of Bitcoin wallets. Think of a Bitcoin wallet as your digital safe, holding the keys to your crypto kingdom. Unlike a traditional wallet, it doesn't store actual money but private keys, unique codes that give you access to your Bitcoin. Without those keys, your Bitcoin is like a car with no ignition key. It's there, but you can't use it. So yeah, wallets are a big deal. There are two main types of wallets: hot wallets and cold wallets. Hot wallets are like your everyday carry. They're online, convenient, and perfect for quick transactions. Apps like Coinbase Wallet or Exodus make it easy to send and receive Bitcoin in seconds. But convenience comes at a price. Hot wallets are more vulnerable to hacks. Cold wallets, on the other hand, are the Fort Knox of crypto. They're offline and nearly hack-proof. Think USB devices like Ledger or Trezor. Sure, they're less handy, but they're perfect for long-term storage. Here's an example. If you're planning to use Bitcoin for daily purchases, a hot wallet might work best. But if you're holding a chunk of Bitcoin as an investment, consider a cold wallet. Imagine keeping your life savings in your back pocket. That's risky, right? The same logic applies here. At the end of the day, picking the right wallet boils down to your goals. Whether you're stacking Bitcoin for the long haul or diving into crypto trading, securing your funds is step one. And with Bitcoin's fixed supply, every Satoshi, the smallest unit of Bitcoin you hold, might just become more valuable over time. The impact of Bitcoin's fixed supply. Here's a wild thought. Bitcoin has a cap of 21 million coins, and that's it. No printing more, no creating extras. This built-in scarcity is what makes Bitcoin so unique compared to regular money. Think of it like gold. There's only so much of it, and that limited supply boosts its value over time. It's no surprise people call Bitcoin digital gold. Why does this matter? In a world where central banks can print money like it's going out of style, Bitcoin offers a deflationary alternative. Picture this: you're holding $100 today, but inflation eats away at its value every year. Now imagine holding Bitcoin, where scarcity can actually increase its purchasing power over time. That's the kind of hedge against inflation people are starting to wake up to. To put it into perspective, let's talk about how people reacted to the 2020 money printing spree during the pandemic. While dollars flooded the economy, many turned to Bitcoin as a way to preserve their wealth. Companies like MicroStrategy even started adding Bitcoin to their balance sheets. Talk about thinking ahead. Scarcity, in this case, equals value. As the supply of Bitcoin dwindles, demand keeps climbing, and so does its potential. But here's the catch: investing in Bitcoin isn't just about numbers, it's about understanding the bigger picture. And if you're thinking about jumping in, learning how to do it safely should be your next move. The impact of Bitcoin's fixed supply. Here's a wild thought. Bitcoin has a cap of 21 million coins, and that's it. No printing more, no creating extras. This built-in scarcity is what makes Bitcoin so unique compared to regular money. Think of it like gold. There's only so much of it, and that limited supply boosts its value over time. It's no surprise people call Bitcoin digital gold. Why does this matter? In a world where central banks can print money like it's going out of style, Bitcoin offers a deflationary alternative. Picture this: you're holding $100 today, but inflation eats away at its value every year. Now imagine holding Bitcoin, where scarcity can actually increase its purchasing power over time. That's the kind of hedge against inflation people are starting to wake up to. To put it into perspective, let's talk about how people reacted to the 2020 money printing spree during the pandemic. While dollars flooded the economy, many turned to Bitcoin as a way to preserve their wealth. Companies like MicroStrategy even started adding Bitcoin to their balance sheets. Talk about thinking ahead. Scarcity, in this case, equals value. As the supply of Bitcoin dwindles, demand keeps climbing, and so does its potential. But here's the catch. Investing in Bitcoin isn't just about numbers, it's about understanding the bigger picture. And if you're thinking about jumping in, learning how to do it safely should be your next move. How to safely invest in Bitcoin. Investing in Bitcoin can feel like stepping into uncharted territory, but it doesn't have to be a gamble. The key is starting small and staying informed. Think of it like dipping your toes into a pool instead of diving headfirst. Whether it's $10 or $100, starting with an amount you can afford to lose lets you learn the ropes without risking it all. Bitcoin's price might be volatile, but patience and research are your best friends. Before you buy, pick a platform you trust, like Coinbase, Kraken, or Binance. These exchanges are like marketplaces for Bitcoin, but not all are created equal. Look for platforms with strong security measures and user-friendly interfaces. And remember, avoid high-risk strategies like leveraging, which can wipe out your investment faster than you can save blockchain. Slow and steady wins this race. Want to lower your risk even further? Consider dollar cost averaging, DCA. This strategy means investing a fixed amount regularly, regardless of Bitcoin's price. For instance, buying $50 worth of Bitcoin every week lets you avoid the stress of timing the market. Over time, DCA can help smooth out those wild price swings and keep you focused on the long game. As you get started, keep this in mind. Bitcoin isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. It's a tool for building wealth and changing your money mindset. And if you're curious about what makes Bitcoin tick, learning about mining might just spark some ideas for deeper involvement. Understanding Bitcoin mining. Bitcoin mining might sound like digging for digital gold, and in a way, it is. Miners use powerful computers to solve complex puzzles, validating transactions on the blockchain. In return, they're rewarded with freshly minted Bitcoin. This process doesn't just create new coins, it also keeps the entire network secure and decentralized. Think of miners as the guardians of Bitcoin's ecosystem. Now, mining isn't as simple as plugging in your laptop and hitting a button. It requires serious hardware, like ASICs, application-specific integrated circuits, which are basically machines built to mine Bitcoin. And let's not forget the energy cost. It's not exactly pocket change. For most people, mining at home isn't practical, but some investors pool their resources through mining pools to share rewards. It's teamwork with a tech twist. To understand mining's impact, consider this. It's the reason Bitcoin transactions are so secure. Every time a block is added to the blockchain, it's like locking a safe with an uncrackable code. This level of security is why Bitcoin has earned trust, even in a world full of scams and cyber attacks. Without miners, none of this would be possible. Mining isn't just about rewards, it's about participation in a revolutionary financial system. While it might not be for everyone, knowing how it works can give you a deeper appreciation for Bitcoin. And before you dive in, there's one more step: educating yourself to make smart, informed decisions. The importance of educating yourself before investing. Investing in Bitcoin without proper knowledge is like walking into a casino and hoping for the best, not exactly a winning strategy. Before putting your hard-earned money into crypto, take the time to understand the risks, benefits, and long-term potential. This isn't about jumping on a trend, it's about building a solid foundation for financial success. Think of it as sharpening your tools before building a house. Start by diving into resources like books, podcasts, and online courses. The Bitcoin Standard by Saifedean Ammous is a great read for understanding the history and purpose of Bitcoin. Or, if you're more into quick tips, check out podcasts like What Bitcoin Did. The more you learn, the more confident you'll feel in making informed decisions. And hey, knowledge is free. It's the ultimate investment. Avoid falling for the hype of easy money or emotional decisions driven by FOMO, fear of missing out. For instance, if Bitcoin's price spikes overnight, it's tempting to buy in at its peak, only to watch it dip. A better approach is to step back, analyze trends, and stick to your strategy. It's like playing chess, not checkers. You've got to think a few moves ahead. In the end, educating yourself is the most important step you can take. It not only helps you avoid costly mistakes, but also sets you up for long-term success. So, if you're ready to unlock the potential of Bitcoin, the journey starts with one simple question: what will you do to level up your financial knowledge today? Alright, let's talk about taking action. You've just learned how Bitcoin works, why it's unique, and how it could reshape your financial future. But here's the thing: knowledge without action is just wasted potential. So, what are you going to do with all this insight? Will you keep scrolling, or will you take that first step toward building a new money mindset and creating wealth on your terms? Before we wrap up, don't forget, this channel is your go-to place for unlocking financial tips, free resources, and ideas for creating passive income. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications to stay ahead in the game. Trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next. And hey, if you're serious about transforming not just your finances but your entire life, I've got something special for you. Check out my material, Holistic Health: Nourish Your Mind, Balance Your Finances, Transform Your Life, for a deeper dive into strategies that actually work. It's all about giving you the tools to thrive. Want in? Check out the pinned comment for access to the full guide. So, what's your next move? Are you ready to break free from the traditional financial system and start building real, lasting wealth? The choice is yours. Make it count.